We are here in the town of Selden, right off of Boyle Road right over there, in the first ever dog park here on Long Island. The Stony Brook Seawolves advanced to the American East Final for their 5th consecutive year. Today they took down the New Hampshire Wildcats 17-4. Courtney Murphy had 6 goals and 2 assists, and the finals matchup will be this Sunday at 12 p.m. Thanks for tuning in. This is Nick Esposito reporting live from Kenneth Lavelle Stadium. We are here today at the Blue Point Brewery where 10 different brewers are teaming up to raise money for Long Island Cares. We're here at the Medford Athletic Complex where literally hundreds of kids are behind us here picking up 1,500 of these little Easter eggs for an annual Easter egg hunt. Everyone's hands in, ready? Jackson on 3, Jackson on 3. 1, 2, 3, Jackson! Light heavyweight champion and Long Island native Joe Smith Jr. is here in Patchogue sparring, giving aspirations to kids on Long Island. Joe has laid low in the last few months after defending his WBC light heavyweight belt against legendary boxer Bernard Hopkins.
One's done it before. I was the first to stop him and the last. And, you know, it's something I've worked out my whole, my entire life. You know, I'm looking to become champ of the world. So
Shirley native is happy to be back on Long Island, especially at gyms with boxing programs like Finest Fitness, because he feels through his talents he can give back to the local community.
Part of what I'm doing here too, I'm trying to bring boxing back to Long Island.
One of Joe's main goals in coming back to these local gyms is to inspire the youth.
It's cool. I like to come down to these gyms and try to inspire the younger kids. If this is something they really want to do, to keep working at it, and maybe one day they'll be champ.
Young boxers like 2017 Golden Glove fighter John Wallace said he looks up to Joe.
I've seen him, I trained with him before, I sparred him a couple times, especially coming from, I believe he's from Master Beach, I have family over there, so definitely, around the corner, somebody, getting a title and a shot like that is definitely inspirational.
During the holiday season, there's one company that has prided themselves on giving back to the community, and that's the Harbor Crab Company, a company that's located in Patchogue and hosts an annual Kris Kringle event where they give back to families in the local community by giving them money and donations. It all started around 13 years ago when the co-owners of the Harbor Crab Company decided they wanted to make a change and they wanted to bring back the holiday spirit.
It started with our regulars, and now it's become much, much bigger than that. We feed everybody for free. We ask only that they come, they make a donation if they can afford it. Bring your children, bring a raffle, bring whatever you can.
This year they have raised over $80,000 and helped out many families across Patchogue.
Saw a need, and then once we did it, just that unbelievable feeling of love. You could say Christmas, you could say any denomination. It's really just love.
And one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
The best part about this event, the recipients have no idea what's going on, so the entire community shows up at their front door singing holiday cheer, and then they present them with donations and a holiday check.
Just in disbelief that this many people came out in support of our family and our daughter this evening. Words cannot explain how good I feel and how happy I am.
The Long Island youth are staying active with the help of some big names. Rich Big Daddy Salgada's youth football camp at Nassau Community College brings out premier professional athletes, coaches, and media staff to help teach the kids the right way to play the game of football.
Tonight we have Tony Richardson, who played 17 years in the NFL, which is incredible and unheard of. And then currently Kerry Wynn from the New York Giants.
Giants defensive end Kerry Wynn is teaching the players the basics like stances.
I'm learning a lot of guys, especially looking at the linemen. They get in the three-point stance and their back foot is way out here. So, trying to teach them some of the basics, how to line up and stuff like that.
Big Daddy started the camp a few years back with his brother Jim to help give back to the local community.
So being that I'm fortunate enough being in my business and having the relationships that I do, my brother and I decided to let's put this thing together and give back to all these kids, and that's why we did it here in Nassau County, because we're from New Hyde Park and we're Long Islanders.
The guest appearances by the professional athletes, they have one advice to the kids. It's not to score touchdowns, but to have fun and to stay active.
You know, everyone's out here learning and just having fun, and more importantly, just being active. That's one thing I really stress to parents is that you should, especially now in summertime and kids have a lot more time on their hands. So, you know, I applaud the parents for signing the young people up for this camp today.